Welcome back to Coin Heritage. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at the 1971 Canadian 1-cent coin, a small piece of change that carries a rich history and cultural significance. Though it might seem ordinary at first glance, this penny reflects a pivotal time in Canadian monetary history and offers a tangible connection to the era when Canada fully embraced its modern, decimal currency system. In 1971, Canada was undergoing a significant transition. After decimalization in 1970, the 1971 1-cent coin became one of the first coins produced under the new system. With the move from the old pre-decimal currency to a more streamlined, easily understandable system of pounds and new pence, coins like the 1-cent piece played an essential role in everyday transactions and helped to usher in a new era of economic simplicity. On the obverse of the 1971 Canadian penny, you'll find a dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This portrait, modeled after the design by Arnold Machin that has been used on Canadian coins since the late 1960s, captures the enduring image of Her Majesty, symbolizing continuity and the strong ties between Canada and the British monarchy. Surrounding her portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD. A declaration of her role as the head of state, and the year 1971 appears clearly, sometimes accompanied by a mint mark that indicates where the coin was struck. The design on the obverse is elegant and understated, reflecting the stability and continuity that Canada sought during a time of modernization. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the iconic reverse design that has defined the Canadian penny for decades, the classic maple leaf. First introduced in 1937, this design features a large, beautifully detailed maple leaf, an enduring symbol of Canadian identity and natural heritage. The maple leaf is set against a simple background, allowing its intricate vein structure and graceful outline to stand out. Above the leaf, the word Canada is inscribed in bold, clear letters, and below it, 1 cent is struck to denote the denomination. This design is a testament to the nation's pride in its natural beauty and unity, and it has remained virtually unchanged for many years, making it one of the most recognized symbols of Canada. The composition of the 1971 1-cent coin is also an important aspect of its appeal. These pennies were struck in bronze, a material composed of about 98% copper, with small percentages of zinc and tin. This composition gives the coin its characteristic reddish-brown hue when it is freshly minted. Over time, many coins develop a patina that can add to their antique charm, although collectors often prize those that have retained their original full red luster. The coin weighs approximately 3.24 grams and measures about 19.05 millimeters in diameter, dimensions that have remained consistent throughout the decades, ensuring a sense of continuity in Canadian coinage. The early 1970s were a period of transformation in Canada. With decimalization recently implemented, the country was modernizing its currency system to make transactions more straightforward and accessible. This move was part of a broader effort to simplify the financial system and help Canadians adapt to a changing economy. Even as new systems were adopted, however, the design elements of the 1-cent coin remain steeped in tradition. The maple leaf, for instance, has been a symbol of Canadian pride for over a century, representing not only the country's natural beauty but also the unity and resilience of its people. In terms of mintage, the 1971 Canadian 1-cent coin was produced in large quantities to meet the demands of a modernizing economy. As a result, most of these coins are very common in circulated condition and are typically worth only their face value of 1 cent. However, condition is key in numismatics. A 1971 penny that has been well preserved in uncirculated condition, especially one that retains its original bright red luster, can be significantly more valuable to collectors. For coins in uncirculated condition, those that have been graded in mint state MS conditions, such as MS-60 to MS-63, might fetch anywhere from a few dollars up to 3 or 4 in the collector's market. If you manage to find a coin in exceptionally high grade, such as MS-65 or above, where the coin has retained its sharp details and full red finish without any significant wear, prices can climb higher, sometimes reaching 5 to 10 or even more at auction. Although error varieties in the 1971 penny are not especially common, even minor misstrikes or off-center errors can add a premium if they are well documented and the coin is in otherwise high-grade condition. If you're considering selling your 1971 Canadian 1-cent coin, the first step is to carefully assess its condition. Take a close look at both sides of the coin for any signs of wear, toning, or damage. Coins that have maintained their original, bright, red appearance without significant patina are generally more desirable. If you suspect your coin might be in exceptional condition, or if it appears to have any rare mint errors, consider having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Certification not only confirms the coin's condition and authenticity but also significantly boosts its marketability, often resulting in a higher sale price. There are several avenues available for selling your coin. Online platforms such as eBay, heritage auctions, and specialized numismatic websites can connect you with a global network of collectors. When listing your coin online, be sure to include high-resolution images of both the obverse and reverse, and provide a detailed description that covers the coin's year, condition, composition, and any mint marks or errors it may have. A clear, honest description along with quality photos will help attract serious buyers who appreciate the historical significance and condition of your coin. Alternatively, local coin shops and numismatic shows provide excellent venues for in-person transactions. While dealers in these settings may offer slightly lower prices to account for their resale margins, they also offer the benefit of immediate cash and direct negotiation with experienced professionals who understand the value of historical coins. The 1971 Canadian 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of currency, it is a small but significant part of Canada's history. As the country transitioned into decimalization, coins like this penny played an essential role in everyday life, facilitating commerce while also embodying national pride through their enduring design. Even though millions of these coins were produced and many are still in circulation, high-grade specimens in uncirculated condition or those with rare error varieties continue to attract the interest of collectors worldwide. The simple yet elegant design of the 1971 penny, featuring the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and the iconic maple leaf on the reverse, serves as a reminder of Canada's rich heritage and its journey towards modernity. Every coin holds a story, and the 1971 1-cent piece tells a tale of a nation in transition, a nation that honored its traditions even as it embraced change. Do you have a 1971 Canadian 1-cent coin in your collection? We'd love to hear your stories and see any interesting finds you might have in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest coin collecting insights. Second coin of the day, we're taking a closer look at the 1971 Lincoln cent, a 1-cent coin that has quietly circulated in your pocket for decades, yet it holds a fascinating story and enduring legacy in U.S. coinage. This coin, struck in 1971 as part of the Lincoln cent series, is an important piece of American history, reflecting both the long tradition of Lincoln cent design and the subtle changes occurring in the early 1970s. The 1971 Lincoln Center was produced during a time when the United States was transitioning from the post-World War II era into the more modern, rapidly evolving 1970s. By 1971, the Lincoln cent had already been in production for over 60 years, having been introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The coin's enduring design has become one of the most recognizable symbols of American heritage, and it continues to remind us of the legacy of one of the nation's greatest presidents. When you examine the obverse of the 1971 penny, you immediately notice the classic right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. This image, designed by Victor David Brenner and first used in 1909, has remained remarkably consistent over the decades. Above Lincoln's head, the inscription "In God We Trust" is clearly visible, a motto that has been a constant presence on U.S. coins for well over a century. To the left of his portrait, the word liberty is struck in bold, simple letters, while on the right side, the date 1971 is prominently displayed. Depending on the mint where the coin was produced, you might also see a mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia typically have no mint mark, whereas coins from Denver or San Francisco carry a D or S respectively. In this case, the 1971 pennies with an S mint mark struck at the San Francisco Mint are particularly interesting to collectors because they often have lower mintages compared to other issues. Turning the coin over reveals the reverse design that has defined the Lincoln cent since 1959, the Lincoln Memorial Reverse. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, replaced the earlier wheat cent reverse and has since become a symbol of national unity and remembrance. The reverse shows a detailed image of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., a powerful monument to the president whose legacy continues to inspire. If you look very closely at the memorial, you might even catch a glimpse of a tiny silhouette of Lincoln seated inside, a detail that many collectors find intriguing. Framing the central design are the inscriptions "United States of America" at the top and 1 cent along the bottom, with E pluribus unum curving just above the central image. This simple yet potent design speaks to the ideals of unity and continuity that have been at the heart of American coinage. In terms of composition, the 1971 Lincoln Center is made of an alloy that has been standard since its inception: 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This composition gives the penny its characteristic reddish-brown appearance when it is new, and over time, many coins develop a natural patina. Some collectors prize coins that have maintained their original full red luster, as these uncirculated examples tend to be more valuable. The coin weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, dimensions that have remained consistent throughout the Lincoln cent's long history. The early 1970s were a time of both continuity and change in the United States. While the nation was experiencing significant cultural and economic shifts with the echoes of the 1960s still resonating and new challenges on the horizon, the Lincoln cent remained a reliable and familiar presence. It was an everyday object that connected people to the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln, a figure whose commitment to liberty, equality, and perseverance still inspires today. Even as technological advancements and social changes reshaped the country, the design of the Lincoln cent offered a sense of stability and historical continuity. Due to the massive production of Lincoln cents, most 1971 pennies are very common in circulated condition and are typically worth only their face value of 1 cent. However, for collectors, condition is everything. A 1971 Lincoln Center that has been preserved in uncirculated condition, retaining its original bright red luster and crisp details, can command a premium. For instance, an uncirculated penny graded in mint state MS60 to MS63 might be valued at anywhere from 1 to 3, depending on its overall appearance and quality of the strike. Coins that reach higher grades, such as MS65 or even MS67, are much rarer, and these examples can sometimes fetch prices ranging from 5 to 10 or more in the collector's market. Exceptional specimens, especially those that have been certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, may command even higher premiums if they display the full red luster and exhibit a strong, well-defined design. Error varieties can also play a significant role in determining the value of a 1971 penny. Although the design is consistent, occasional minting errors do occur. These might include subtle doubling on the inscriptions, off-center strikes, or minor die cracks. Even a small error can attract the attention of collectors if it is well documented, and in some cases, these error coins can sell for significantly more than standard examples. While the most common 1971 Lincoln cents are ordinary, discovering one with a rare error can be a delightful surprise for a collector, potentially increasing its value several-fold. If you're thinking about selling your 1971 Lincoln Center, the first step is to carefully assess its condition. Examine both the obverse and reverse for any signs of wear, toning, or damage. A coin that has retained its original luster without significant oxidation is much more desirable than one that shows heavy wear or browning. If your coin appears to be in excellent condition, or if you suspect it may have an error, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable service. Certification not only confirms the coin's condition but also helps attract serious buyers and can increase the final sale price. There are several avenues available for selling your 1971 Lincoln Center. Online marketplaces like eBay, heritage auctions, and specialized numismatic forums allow you to reach a global audience of collectors. When listing your coin, include high-resolution photos of both sides along with a detailed description that covers its year, mint mark, composition, and any error characteristics. A clear, honest description and quality images are key to attracting serious buyers and achieving the best possible price. Alternatively, local coin shops and numismatic shows provide opportunities for in-person sales. While dealers might offer a slightly lower price than what you could get through a direct sale to a collector, they offer the benefit of immediate cash and personal negotiation. The 1971 Lincoln Center is more than just a piece of currency, it's a tangible connection to a pivotal time in American history. It represents the endurance of a design that has witnessed decades of change and continues to serve as a reminder of the principles championed by Abraham Lincoln. Every time you handle one of these coins, you're holding a piece of history that connects you to a legacy of perseverance, unity, and the enduring values of the American nation. Do you have a 1971 Lincoln Center in your collection? We'd love to hear your story and see any photos or details you'd like to share in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest coin collecting insights. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.